It's good, YouTube. It is 4:46 a.m. Yeah, you know where I'm at. You know where I'm at. Hope you're having a great night. Well, good morning. Know y'all about to get up for work. I've been working all night, so hope everything going good with you. And hope you have a great day. But I don't know what I want to talk about. I guess it'll come to my head, but first thing that really just pops up is, are you let me see how I want to put this. Are you a leader? Are you worth leading? Or are you worth following? Put it like that. Are you worth following? Now, a lot of people got that perception of that a leader is perfect. You know what I mean? That's why you see a lot of people believe in this person or um, look for motivation or inspiration, but when they mess up or anything, they didn't uh, put a comment back on a picture or whatever. You know what I mean? They just disfollow them. Which I'm not talking about social media. I'm just talking about in your own, like leading your own family. Like if you're a man, if you and you desire to lead, but your kids or wife is not like, I ain't gonna say falling in line, but it's not working out. You know what I mean? So for me, I would evaluate. I would first consult God and see what type of leader or person or attributes it takes to be a leader. You know, um, because one thing about it, you can say something, man, but your actions definitely speak louder than words. Like you can say you got more patience, but the moment stuff pop off between you and your wife or between you and your kid, and you pop off as a man, they see you as, man, my dad or my husband ain't got no patience. You know what I mean? So why would I come to him about a sticky situation and he can't handle himself under stress? You know what I mean? So in my experience, you have to be leadership material, and just because you a man, that doesn't mean you leadership material. Period. If you go back on your word, if you tell your people that you're gonna do this and do that, and I'm not talking about money wise, I'm talking about just taking out the trash or, you know, cleaning the see I fall victim to this, cleaning out the the juicer, and I didn't do it. You know what I mean? So these videos are about myself, y'all. Like I don't get in on here just to try to correct other people. I'm just sharing my experience. This channel is my story. And like I said, we're not perfect all the time, but don't let going back on your word be your default. You know, for me, just growing patience with my peers, with my wife. Even though I said it 3 times and she asked me again, like of course the normal person I ain't gonna say he gonna snap out, but you gonna see that he's getting frustrated. I said it 3 times, like I said 4 times. So you gotta be approachable. Like if you're not approachable, if somebody can't approach you, your loved ones or your kid or whatever, then I don't think you're leadership material. I don't think you leadership quality, because before someone can follow you, you have to be approachable. Period. And you have to be also disciplined. You can't be a leader and you indulge in things that this world indulging. Period. You can't, man. Because why follow you? Why follow you and we in the same boat? I would tend to follow somebody that I inspire to be, which is I only follow Christ. You know how patient he was and long suffering he was. That's why I inspire to be. I don't worship no human. I've never been that type of person. Never. And I don't inspire to be anyone. Now someone can like motivate me to like, like my mentor. I don't want to be him, but he is where I want to be financially one day. So that pushes me to make better financial decisions with my money. You know what I mean? It's not that I want to be him, but he's where I want to be financially. But I want to be more like Christ. That's a whole different thing. Long suffering, patience, gentle, uh, meekness, man. That though all of those things are great attributes to being a good leader. And I see a lot of guys online or a lot of guys, period, that don't have control of their household. And I always ask them, like, what can you do better as a man? Because that's what it boils down to. What can you do better as a man? Are you going back on your word, or are you grinding? Like, are you handling business? When I say handling business, I mean, of course, I'm not saying be a hard man all the time, you know, but a man and a leader needs to know when to soften up and when to put his foot down. Period. It's no excuse because a woman she sniffs that out. Period. You have to tell her no sometimes. Don't be that person that always go back on your word or bend or break. You know what I mean? Now, it goes without saying, continue to clean up your own mess, man. Continue to clean up your own mess. And be faithful, be truthful. That's all attributes to being a leader or a solid man, good man, integrity. Like I'm out here in the field by myself as a married man, and my wife, of course, she would never know. You know what I mean? She would never know. But guess what? It's my integrity. What I promise God that I'll be faithful to this woman. And believe it or not, bro, if you step out, that's on your head. You know what I mean? And when you try to go to the next level with your wife, it's gonna be that thought. It's gonna be that in your head that what you did. You went back on your word. A lot of stuff is not for the next person. It's for you. Forgiving another person is not for the next person. Forgiving is for you. Being faithful and truthful is for you because the guilt, is far worse than the consequence. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Like I've experienced this. Like, man, like I don't care about it's just my own thoughts. Like, man, you let yourself down. You can't even trust yourself with money. You can't trust yourself with power. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, you need that patience. You need that discipline. You need courage. You do need courage because if you're not courageous, then you will shrink back every time you get into a room. Like every time. You have to get ready to jump off that cliff, even though you don't know everything. Jump anyway. Figure it out on the way down. You know. So that's what I always tell my wife. Like the people that jump and figure it out on the way down are C students. Those type of people that made C's in school. And the A students stay on the cliff. The A students, they don't take the chance because why? They don't have everything figured out. Have you ever met a smart person, smart bro, that knows everything, geometry, science, everything, but I'm not saying they're a failure. I'm not gonna say that, but they pump fake with their potential. They could have been a whole lot more in life. That's because they didn't have that next step figured out. So you know what? I'm just gonna stay here. I'm just gonna hope for something to come by. Ah man, that's why A students work for C students. C students don't mind taking the risk from middle school. So yeah, man, that's my topic. Like, are you worth following? A lot of people not worth following, man. Like, no, I'm not finna follow nobody that it's not true to their word. That drinks all the time, that indulges in worldly things. Every time you turn around, they argue with somebody or it's conflict. Like, man, I don't think that's a good leader. A leader is supposed to withstand heat. Now, I'm not saying he's perfect or she's perfect, but a leader is supposed to stand tall when the waves come. Period, man. Period. So let's get to it. Let's get better, young men, because this is a time now that's gonna determine the next 100 years. I don't know if y'all seen Game of Thrones, but bro, right now determines the next 100 years. Like us as men, us as men, bro. This is it. This can be a turning point down the AI way, which is gonna come anyway. But it can be a turning point down this way or this way, and it's important to just stand up, be courageous, and stand up for what you believe in, and don't let money or status or power mold you into something that you wasn't at the beginning of your journey. It's important, man. Stay true. Stay true to yourself. That's why, I don't when I first got this job, it was about money, stacking money, but now, man, it's a whole different reason why I'm out here. It's a whole different reason why I'm out here, man. That's to inspire and help others. And that's what I want to do. And that's what I'm doing. So 4:59, about to be 5 o'clock. Hope y'all doing good. And when y'all get up, y'all have this video, but I'll be asleep. So yeah, man. I'm excited for life. I'm always excited. I might not ever sometimes I don't feel like it like everybody else, man. But I will not I'm not giving up. And whoever watching this video, don't give up on life, man. Like, you giving up on life is like slamming the door in God's face. Like, God, I don't care what you got for me, I'm done. Like, that's insanity, to be honest. So, yeah, man, make sure you worth being followed, period. So, all right, you guys, I'm about to get up out of here at 5 a.m. Feeling good. Had a cup of coffee earlier, so I'm feeling good. I'm hungry. I want some pancakes, but all right, man. Y'all have a great day. Be blessed and not stressed. Peace.